Yeah. Oh? Huh? Oh. Yeet. Hello everybody, my name is Red Diamond and welcome to collecting every single block and item in release order. I am currently in 1.8.9, as you guys can see at the top there. And because of this, it is time to collect an absolute ton of new blocks. Now, before I get started, I do just want to quickly note that I have lost all of my ender portals. Not ender portals, my nether portals. I've lost all of my nether portals as well as my end portals, but my end portal that's in the museum is still there. However, my nether portal has gone. My nether portal is forever gone, and I can't get the items back because the items for the nether portals no longer exist, which explains why they're missing. All of the nether portals have vanished, actually, including the one for my actual portal. And no matter what I've tried, I can't seem to get my nether portal back using, like, update suppression or something like that. So, I have decided to add in a new rule that may come into effect again in the future. And it is basically that if I have already collected a block and I lose it because of updating reasons, I will be allowed to regain that block and bring it back into a world. What if I add a... Oh! Hey, that works! Nice! Perfect, and my nether portal is back. Alright, so that is gonna be a new forever rule from here on out. Past Red explained this terribly, so I'm gonna explain it slightly better. I'm gonna be changing my difficulty setting from peaceful to hard mode because in the past, Endermen were very buggy and kept stealing lots of random blocks that they really shouldn't have. And it was by this update that I was positive that they could no longer steal actual blocks that I cared about. So they couldn't steal bedrock anymore. So yeah, now it's locked to hard mode from now on. So the plan now is to get creepers to spawn on a giant platform I'm building over the ocean, and then trapping them, naming them with name tags so that they don't despawn, and then waiting for lightning to hit them so I can get 3 charge creepers so I can get the 3 mob heads. And yeah, I'll show you guys how this goes. First, time lapse of me making the platform. I was going to grind out for 32 name tags, however I decided to not do that because it's already been taking a couple days for me to get 24. So I'm just gonna go back for the with the important loot I have and work with only 24. Just gonna have a bunch of carrots strolling around. Please don't. Scares me. You guys are all named. Yeah, I think that's all of them. No, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. There's no way I have 16. Are they all named? Because if there are 16, then that would mean I'd have 29. That would mean I'd have 29 name tags. They're all named here. Wait, is there a bug with the name tags? Well. So I've just let Minecraft run overnight, and it looks like I've already got myself a charged creeper here. Alright, so I have 2 charged creepers. This guy here and the guy over there. I'm gonna go run around at night, and I'm gonna collect a zombie and a skeleton and put them next to the charged creepers here. And then I'll probably blow them up. My dinged. Are you kidding me? My creeper despawned. So, why did my creepers despawn? I should probably explain what happened here, and I figured this out way too late. So basically what happened, you guys probably saw this before, I named the creepers, and then the name tag came back into my inventory for some reason, but they kept the name on them. And what actually happened is they got, let's just call it a fake name tag, that names them, but does not stop them from despawning. Which is why I lost 2 of my creepers. And after this mistake, I decided I would properly name all of my creepers from here on out. I'm gonna blow this charge creeper up and hope that none of my other creepers are gonna start despawning, because that was such a pain. Should be able to get the skeleton to shoot at him, aggroing the creeper, and then getting the creeper to blow up. At least that's a plan. You guys have no idea how long it's been, but I finally have another charge creeper. Only one it looks like so far. No! Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Oh, he's real, he's real. Oh. Ooh. Hey, I'm alive. Woo! Gareth, get back in your hole. Good thing I did this. Oh, I'm such a genius. Ah, look at that. I got 2. If I can do this right, I guess I'm done. Oh, that's great. Man, I'm so happy now. You don't see me. Ah, there it is! Oh, look at that! Oh, I got it! Yes! Alright. Gareth. I'm gonna leave you guys here. You guys can do whatever you want, but I'm out. Oh, I'm so happy about this. So, we got the creeper, the skeleton, and the zombie heads now. Ow! Oh man, I'm so happy about that. I'm gonna go find an ocean monument so I can raid it, and I need a couple blocks from there, such as all the prismarine stuff, and I need the sponges from the Elder Guardians. So, we're gonna do that really quickly. Oh, look, Stevie! I found it! Oh! Right now in the background, I'm killing 3 Elder Guardians for their sponges, so that I can have those for my museum, a dry sponge and a wet sponge. But once I finish this, I'm gonna do a giant time-lapse of crafting an absolute ton of blocks. So, you know, let's get started with that. Anyway, it's time for me to do something that I very much do not like doing usually. I gotta kill an absolute ton of bunnies, because I need, I believe, 3 rabbit's feet. I just want to note, I'm most likely not going to be recording this, and I'm just going to go to the end, because I had to kill an absolute ton of bunnies, because the drop chances for rabbit's feet were very low in the older versions. I did it! I did it! Ooh, there's another bunny up there. But I did it! I got the 2 rabbit's feet. That took way too long. But on the bright side, I can finally get rid of all these bunnies. Except the little ones, because they don't give me anything anyway. I got another rabbit! Of course I get another rabbit's foot when I don't want it. Not gonna lie though, I was half expecting that. Yeah, so like this, something like that. How do I make rabbits too? I like that. 2, 3. Oh. I'm half right. Rabbit stew, there we go. Then yeah, this should be the last item I need for the 1.8 update, and then I can go place them all into the museum. And then I can update to 1.9, the combat update, which will actually include the Elytra, finally. Oh, the Elytra will be so nice. Okay, I'll keep one of these on me, 2 of these on me, and then I only need 1 of these. Hey, there's the last item I need. I am missing, for whatever reason, I'm missing my cake. But that's back now, so that's fine. A dry spun. Quartzer. Nice. Granite. Polished granite. Diorite. Polished diorite. Andesite. And polished andesite. Yes, andesite. Actually, gap for the barrier block. So, prismarine. Prismarine bricks. Dark prismarine. Sea lantern. And wet sponge. Now for the banners. We have white, light gray, gray, black, brown, red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, and pink. Armor stand, red sandstone, red cut sandstone. This is technically cut sandstone. It will be renamed later on. Then chiseled sandstone. Then smooth sandstone, which I don't have. Sandstone slab. Sandstone stair. Spruce. Spruce. Birch. Jungle. Acacia. And darkwood fences. Alongside their spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, darkwood, fence, gate counterparts. Now for the final blocks, we have the spruce door, birch door, jungle door, acacia door, and dark oak wood door. Now I need to place down the items. So we have the endermite spawn egg, prismarine shard, prismarine crystal, guardian spawn egg, raw and then cooked mutton, raw and cooked rabbit, rabbit stew, rabbit hide, rabbit's foot, potion of leaping, and the splash potion of leaping. And then the rabbit spawn egg, but that I don't have again. Now I can finally update to the update that adds the elytra. Alright, you guys did not see that, but I immediately spawned in here and I saw like 18 Endermen die right in front of me. Yeah, looks like I do have to reset the end. Yeah, I have to reset the end. That's fine, I can do that. I just reset the chunks for the end, and now it should be... There we go. Do you guys see the thing that's missing? Where's the dragon? Oh wait, I'm stuck here. I mean, I made a backup in case something like this did happen, but wait. Does a respawning method even exist? That was probably a bit difficult to follow. Basically, the Ender Dragon didn't spawn, and because of that, I figured I might have to open up my old file, my old backup, and try to respawn the Ender Dragon using the respawn method. So that's what I did, and I figured to start, I'll try spawning the Ender Dragon in the 0-0 location, see if that works. And if that didn't, then I would try to use the bedrock portal for respawning the Ender Dragon, because I figured the location probably matters. And I should have to place them here? Hopefully I'm not wrong. One here, 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 here. Dang it. So I just shove one here, 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 and here. Ah, it is working. Sweet. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, like I thought, that's gonna look unbelievably awkward. But, let the refight commence. Ah, I forgot to bring bottles! Oh yeah, those are the new pillars right there. Alright, this is just a boring Ender Dragon fight, so I'm just gonna kind of skip it and let you guys know how it went. Basically, I died a lot, but I did eventually kill the Ender Dragon. After I killed the Ender Dragon, I decided I'd go to the outer ends to find some end cities so I could get some elytras and other things that I would need from the end cities. because that's when they're actually introduced. Sadly, shulker boxes were not introduced in this update, which, real shame. Oh well. After I got all my loot from the end cities, I decided to head back to the overworld, which is where I forgot to bring my Dragon's Breath, because it got deleted during the End Dragon fight. So I had to respawn her one more time, grab the bottles, and then just leave using an ender chest. I am very curious now. Have they updated the boats? I haven't actually looked into this. Have they updated the boats to allow more than one mob? Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, they have. This is awesome. Still can't lead boats in this update, but I can at least have a passenger. That... Ah, yes. Yeah, okay. Boats are back. That was not there before. Ooh. How high can we go? Fairly high, actually. I don't feel like making another time lapse for crafting all the items in an update, so I'm just gonna skip this one completely and go straight to me placing down all the blocks and items, because it's quicker and you get the same idea of what I had to do for everything, pretty much anyway. So yeah, let's go straight to that. Chorus flower, dragon head, end rod, and stone brick, res path, and purple block, purple pillar, purple stair, and purple slab. Spruce boat, birch boat, jungle boat, acacia boat, dark oak boat, beetroot seeds, finally the end crystal. This has taken so long since I've got it, since it was first introduced anyway, but I finally have it, and it keeps that safe as well. Now here's the chorus stem. Now that I have all these blocks done, we can actually move on to the items. This is the rabbit spawn egg, this is beetroot, beetroot soup, spectral arrow, arrow of splashing, tipped arrow, arrow of night vision, invis, leaping, fire resistance, swiftness, slowness, water breathing, healing, harming, poison, arrow of regen, strength, and weakness. Chorus fruit, pop chorus fruit. And then we have dragon breath, lingering water, lingering mundane, thick, awkward, night, invis, leaping, fire resistance, swiftness, slowness, water breathing, healing, harming, poison, regen, strength, and weakness. And then we have the shield, the brown shield, the white shield, light gray, gray, black, red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, and pink. The beautiful Elytra. Almost untouched. Oh, I want to touch it! I want to touch it! Oh. Yeah, okay, I'm missing only one thing. And I need to get some boots for that. I just wanted to show you guys this. I got myself a punch 2 bow, and if I do this just right, I can kind of fly. I might damage myself too much, but it works. It works. I should probably mention this now. I did quickly look up how to get Frostwalker, and apparently it's not in the enchanting table, as far as I'm aware. I could easily be wrong, but the best way I have of getting it is from fishing. Yep, fishing for an enchantment. This is gonna be lovely. I spent a lot of time fishing, and I'm gonna skip all of it because it's boring and just a bunch of AFK fishing. I did also do some exploring in some dungeons and strongholds and whatnot to see if the Frostwalker 2 would generate in there. It did not, so I went back to fishing until eventually I got Frostwalker 2, which I also got 5 mending books alongside that, and I think a whole double chest full of enchantment books, all randomly assorted. So that was a nice bonus. 5 mending books is so worth it though. I bet Green would be so jealous right now. I know I didn't go fishing the same way he did, but I got 5 mending books overnight. That's insane. There we go, Frostwalker. Alright, I did a lot of testing with the frosted ice, and I found out that the best way to keep it in my museum is actually just to remove any immediate light from it. So just removing this jack-o'-lantern is going to keep my ice there indefinitely. As long as it doesn't change throughout the updates somehow, we should be good. Alright, now, this next update is called the Frostburn update, 1.10, and by far the quickest update I've gone through, and it only adds 5 blocks in one item, which is, it adds a bone block, it adds a magma block, it adds a nether wart block, it adds a red nether bricks, and it adds the void block, which I may not be able to get. That one may actually be impossible, so I don't know what I'm going to do for that. And I forgot to mention it also adds the polar bear spawn egg. One thing that I saw that they changed is hunger. I kind of noticed that I was losing hunger really quickly in the other versions. And the reason for that is because the hunger goes away a lot quicker with every action. Even walking took away hunger in the older versions. Nowadays, it takes away nothing. There's like 3 hours of footage of me just end raiding, which is all very boring, and all you really need to know is I killed an absolute ton of shulkers, got a couple extra elytras, and that's about it. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep the most important parts in the video, but otherwise I'm just gonna skip everything, because I got enough shulker boxes for the museum, which I think I needed 16 for the museum, and then I wanted a couple spare for myself. I forgot to record audio for this clip, but just letting you guys know, these are the colored shulker boxes. Absolutely love the old texture. I would go into depth as to why, but I don't want to take up more time than I already have. The Observer! Woo! And I've been thinking about where to put a creeper farm, but the answer has been staring me in the face. I can build it over top of this ocean. I might have accidentally forgot to time-lapse this part. I've decided to make the creeper farm first. This is the creeper farm. Just this. They spawn here, and because there's trapdoors, only creepers can spawn. Anyway, eventually they'll kind of fall into here, and this water here, it'll push them down straight to the center. Bop! Right into the magma block, where they die, and the minecarts pick up their items, and then everything goes into this chest here. Easy peasy. Just like that. We're done. Alright, so, I've been AFK for pretty much a day or two, and I want to see the rates for the farm. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Ooh, okay. I need to change my design for this. Oh, there it is. There's a couple of creepers. But look at that! Oh my goodness. They're just immediately getting scared of the cats. Immediately coming this way. Getting just... Ah! That is actually so much better than what I had before. I finished the sugarcane farm. It's done and down here. Look at this. Honestly, I like the addition of the sugarcane farm. This feels so much more alive. Yeah, I guess that's the right word. It feels so much more alive with the sugarcane farm. And it's honestly very simple for a sugarcane farm. Alright, so right now I'm just trying to collect some dark oak wood, as you guys can see down here. And I was in a bit of a pickle where I was getting shot by a couple of skeletons. And I managed to make my way out, but it was very sketchy nonetheless. But now whenever I fly, I get this. Hang on, let me mute myself so you guys can hear it better. What is that? I know for a fact that that's a bug. It should not sound like that. I managed to finish my hallway, which surprisingly did not take that long. The only part that really took the longest is the designing and the figuring out how to make an elevator. That's probably the thing that took the longest. Now I can actually finally place down my shulker boxes, and I believe that is all that I need to place down. The observer. Like light gray, and shulker boxes. This one, brown, and red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, and pink. I may have to switch the purple one out at some point. I don't know if the texture for the purple one is going to change the actual purple, but for now this will stay here. So I got myself 2 maps, one for the Windmill Mansion, one for the Ocean Monument, and I decided to use one of them to find out where my Windmill Mansion would be, and I went there, got myself a couple of totems of Undying, left, came back, placed those in my museum, and then it was time to update. I'm not gonna have enough room for all this. I need to make another hallway. Are you kidding me? There's 13 new spawn eggs. Oh, I gotta skip 13 items. I'm gonna temporarily skip the iron nugget. I'm gonna go put it in a furnace. I'm gonna put it in the furnace for now. And in the next update, I'll tear down this wall, make a new hallway. On the screen right now, you guys can see a whole bunch of different colored blocks, and these are all of the new blocks that were added in the World of Colors update, aka 1.12. I'm not going to go through how I crafted every single one of them because it's really boring. All you need to know is there's concrete powder, concrete, glazed terracotta, and beds, not including the red one because that one's been a thing since forever. And yeah, I'm just going to shove all these into the museum and hope they fit, because I really don't want to make another museum. I already have to make another item haul. This is the new museum for the items, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way it looks. Looks pretty nice. Also, what else looks really nice is the fact that I got this bad boy as a cape now on Java Edition. Alright, anyway, cape's out of the way. I should fill in the singular item that I need to put in here. Iron nugget. So we have white powder, light gray, black, brown, red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, blue, purple, magenta, and pink. We have white, light gray, black, brown, red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, purple, magenta, and pink. We have to place terracotta, because there's so many colors in this update. White, light gray, black, brown, red, orange, yellow, lime, green, cyan, light blue, purple, magenta, and pink. We have the beds. White, light gray, black, brown, orange, yellow, lime, right, green, cyan, light blue, purple, magenta, and pink. Alright, I think this is a pretty good spot to end the episode. We have done a lot in this episode so far. We have gotten every single block and item between 1.8 and 1.12. Sadly, there were no interesting blocks, like illegal blocks or anything like that, which upsetting, but we did get a whole lot done, and hopefully next episode I can make it up to 1.16 or 1.18. One of those two, not sure which one quite yet. And yeah, with all that said and done, I shall see you guys. Wait, what was that?